Hey, hey, hey! It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo! Well, probably gonna have to splice two reviews together because I didn't like the original review for the movie I just reviewed, just watched, rewatched, and that is the 2005 2006 movie from South Korea, The Host. Um, the host tells in things about 2 years before, a few years before the movie takes place, this doctor guy, mortician or forensic pathologist or whatever he is, played by the late Scott Wilson, who some people might remember from The Walking Dead, where he played Herschel Green. He plays this like mortician, pathologist, whatever, who tells his assistant to dump a whole bunch of chemicals, like there's like formaldehyde or something, into this river because the containers got dust on them. That's a bit of a dicky thing to do. Oh, it's got dust on them. Dump them. Yeah, you can just clean them. And years later, a few years have passed, and we're introduced to our main character, who's like this loser slob type guy who lives and works out of this food truck in this park that his father does. And this guy is just a loser type guy. So they're trying to cook like squid or something, squid skin or something, and he eats one of the legs, one of the tentacles, whatever you call them, on a squid. And then goes and sees his daughters coming out of school, and that we're gonna see his sister does archery, and they're gonna watch her on TV, and he decides his daughter, who's like elementary age, should have a beer, which he does not like the beer once she has a sip of it. He gets in trouble with his dad over the fact that he ate the tentacle, and they have to go give these people a complimentary squid and some complimentary beer. However, they notice something hanging from the bridge. Now, earlier, actually, I kind of glossed over this point. There was a guy who was going to jump off the bridge and take his own life, but he didn't when he saw something in the water. And now we're seeing where the same, whatever he saw in the water is now hanging from the bridge. And everybody's like, what is that? Is that construction equipment? Oh, no, that's not construction equipment. It's the creature. It's that. And it jumps into the water, and they're throwing food, and people are just kind of, what is that? Hey, we're gonna throw food, we're gonna feed it. Before our main character notices the thing has come out of the water and is now running, attacking, and killing people, causing chaos to break out. And we get this scene again. The thing's causing chaos. Some people get in some container. The creature gets in, kills some of those people. It's pandemonium. And there's some people you see on a train or something, and they go by and they're looking down and they're watching this creature, where it's kind of like a tadpole with legs and fangs type creature. It's just killing people left and right. He ends up getting separated from his daughter when he tries to save a kid, which he thinks he's saving his daughter, but ends up being the wrong kid. Again, this guy's a loser. His daughter ends up somehow getting captured by the creature and taken down to its lair. And at this funeral service they're having, where him, his father, and his siblings, all they're moaning when they get a phone call from her. She's alive. But she can't get out because she's basically the creature's prisoner. Eventually the creature gets a couple more kids, ends up killing one of the kids, but one of the kids survives, and now the daughter is trying to keep both herself and the kid safe. But her father, her grandfather, her uncle, and her aunt are being held because they say this creature has some kind of unknown virus, so people are being put in quarantine. But after hearing from her, they escape, and they want to save her and kill the creature. Yeah, they do eventually confront the creature. They do eventually, okay, spoiler, the movie came out in 2005, 2006. They do kill the creature. They don't save the daughter. She does die, but the kid she was protecting does survive. And the father, he changes his tone. This movie is an enjoyable movie. I feel it's a pretty good movie. I did enjoy it. I mean, I own a copy of it, and it never went in the bin, and never will go into the bin, because again, I did enjoy this movie. Now, rewatching this, I realize I don't enjoy it much as I used to, but I'm still going to hold on to this. This is one of those movies in the early 2000s where I was going through this period where I was watching a lot of movies like this one, Hell Driver. I was at Ghost Train, Reincarnation, Tokyo Gore Police, Machine Girl, and there was a lot of good films. This isn't as batshit crazy as something like Machine Girl or Tokyo Gore Police. I mean, yeah, this is South Korea, not Japan. And it is actually a pretty decent film. A lot of these quotes on it, like, it's on par with Jaws. It's one of the greatest monster movies of all time. A knockout monster movie. No, it's not. It's good, but it's not what all these quotes are on the back making it out to be. It's good, well worth checking out. Don't know if this is on Tubi, because I'm having a issue with Tubi at the time of this recording. It's not even letting me see anything that's on Tubi, and I don't know what's going on. I might plug in my laptop, which needs to be charged, to see if it will let me see what's going on. Although I do have the Tubi app on my Xbox, maybe I'll try that. So if this is on Tubi and you can find it, I say check it out. I would love to hear what people think about this movie. It is pretty good for a creature feature, I guess you would call it, a monster movie. It is a pretty good, decent one. There were definitely other ones at that time, I'm sure, but this is the one that just sticks out because, again, there was just something about it. And seeing Scott Wilson, it was a face that at the time I knew about him. I'd seen him and stuff. I just can't recall. He was one of those actors that I would see in a movie and go, hey, I remember him. One of those to me. He passed away in... When did he pass away? He passed away in 2018. But yeah. Go ahead and, again, check this out if you haven't seen it yet, or if you have. I would like to hear what your guys' input of this movie is. Anyways, I gotta go splice these reviews together. But I am the Pacific Northwest Geek here, and I will see you on the flip side.